Hello everybody, Flamin' Shark back with another video, and this is going to be a review to my blind commentary, blind reaction to the Season 3 finale, episodes 19 through 22 of Attack on Titan Season 3, or episodes 7 to 10 of Part 2 of Attack on Titan Season 3. So we have finished Attack on Titan for the time being. Obviously, they will eventually return with Season 4. But for the time being, this will be concluding our Attack on Titan return, which, I mean, was only 2 videos, but, you know, it was only 10 episodes, so that's why. This was a lot of fun. This was, God, I guess the set was different. It's hard to compare the first half of Attack on Titan with the first half of Part 2 with the second half of Part 2. That's really sus, because this is all the second half of Season 3. But you really kind of can segment the season into 3 parts. Part 1 as a whole is kind of its own narrative, you know, a lot about, like, the conspiracies within the walls, and, you know, a lot of political sauce. Then you had the first half of Part 2, which was like our giant action, you know, mega Titan battle, like badass shit. And then you had the second half of Part 2, or the third part of the season, as I like to put it, which is the aftermath, which, you know, entering the basement, learning a shit ton about the world, and, you know, Aaron's father, Grisha, and just all these crazy revelations that really turn our understanding of the universe on its head by us actually understanding the universe, like, way better than we ever have before. We know so much about this universe that we did not know until now, which is fucking fantastic, and I can't wait till we get to find out the fallout and where all of these revelations go, because obviously now the people within the walls, they know the truth about oh my god, the Marleyans and the Eldians, and how they're the subjects of Ymir, and just all of this, like, insanity that was revealed in these 4 episodes. Also, by the way, I try to mention this at the beginning of the videos, but links to the reaction, the full reaction, down below in the description on BitChute and Mega. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to these as far as what they lead to in Season 4. As far as the actual episodes, they were just mind-blowing. I thought the basement, which was episode 7, was really crazy. I think episode 8 was probably the one that just blew me away the most. I felt like when we were just getting that kind of unabridged story of Grisha's childhood and how he eventually became who we knew him as, the Doctor in the Walls. You know, the story that they told to get up to that point was absolutely fantastic, and I thought that was quite possibly my favorite episode of the series. That would be That Day, which, again, the fact that it was called That Day, it's clever play on the first episode. I really like that, or the first 2 episodes, actually, I believe. That was really cool, and it was just crazy. You know, the journals that Grisha left behind about his life, his childhood, many secrets of the world, and just all this crazy shit. And it was really crazy. We learned about his sister, who got fucked in the ass. Not literally. I mean, definitely figuratively, but not literally. Hopefully. That would be very fucked up. I mean, what happened to her was equally, if not more so, fucked up, though, to be fair. It was really potato, but we learned about how the whole story of the Eldians and the Marleyans, and how, you know, the story about, you know, Ymir, you know, obviously, you know, a little bit different, but the founding Titan, and the story of the 9 Titans, and we learned all this fucking lore about the universe, and basically how we got to this point in this different part of the world, on this, like, mainland, because we learned that the walls are on Paradise Island, so they actually live on an island, and then out on the other side of it's the ocean, but, you know, it's like in between, there's a body of water in between Paradise Island and the mainland, where the the persecuted Eldians and the Marleyan masses live, and it's really potato. And obviously, Eldians, there's Eldians who, because they are subjects of Ymir, just like that, they can inherit the Titan powers, and they're sent on their missions to do that. And we learn that Zeke, or the Beast Titan, is actually Grisha's son, and so Aaron's half brother, which is absolutely fucking batshit. And just like I don't know where to go with this review. And to be fair, I do kind of want to rush it out because I feel like my reaction says most of what I need to say anyways. And this is one that I just, want to get out. But it's like, this was just such an absolutely batshit set of episodes that, I watched them yesterday. Phone's ringing, for fuck's sake. Really? I don't want to have to make a cut in this video. I probably won't cut this. I'll probably just let it run unless I need to take this. I don't think I need to take this, but I'm about to find out.
Hello, please leave a message after the tone.
Yep, it's no one. I'm not even going to bother cutting that. I'm not even going to bother cutting that. Hey guys, I'm back. So, like I said, not even going to bother cutting that because fuck that. I'll cut it in reactions, but I don't want to be bothered to edit this, even the slightest, because I want to get this out as quickly as possible, because the video is already late, and I want to get it out soon. I'll probably already start recording my Hunter x Hunter like the second this is, done rendering or whatever. So there was a lot of stuff. We learned about the Attack Titan, which obviously was a crazy title name drop. Aaron Kruger passed, who was the Owl, and that was like the spy for the Eldians in the Marleyan government and society. Zeke betrayed all the revolutionaries, including his parents. They all got fucked up. We learned that Dina, Grisha's first wife, was the Titan that ate Aaron's mom, and also the Titan from the end of season 2, which is just fantastic. And all this bullshit. We learned that what's it called? Aaron Kruger passed on the Titan, the Owl, to Grisha. That was the Attack Titan, or Shingeki no Kyojin, which, of course, a very cool title drop, that the title of the episode was literally Shingeki no Kyojin. Aaron learns about the Curse of Ymir, which basically means that when you inherit the Titan powers, you have 13 years to live. So because Aaron inherited them 5 years ago, he has 8 years to live. And because Armin just inherited them in the last set, he has 13 years to live. So that's a little sus thing, that Aaron supposedly only has 8 years before he'll die, and Armin has 13. And the other thing we learn is that obviously Aaron can't use the coordinate because he's not of royal blood, but because he was touching royal blood, because it was Dina, who was a royal of royal blood, he was touching her when he used the coordinate at the end of season 2. That's why he was able to use it. So in other words, the only way he can use the coordinate is if he's touching Historia. Which is really interesting, and he keeps that for himself because he's scared of what the military might do with that knowledge. So I'm sure he might tell Historia potentially, but he's keeping it to himself because he doesn't want anyone else to know, so they don't abuse that information. I am completely skipping over the incredible story that I think was basically the best episode possibly of the series. But it's there's just so much in these episodes. And I just want to have this video be around, 11, 12, whatever minutes, and just, be a decent length, be a good meme review. And hey, if these videos ever get monetized, then you could always just play them, just for my sake. Because I'm trying. I'm hoping that when I get my copyright strike done, I can actually get this stuff monetized. That would be really cool. But yeah, the other side of the wall. They've saved everything, and they pretty much killed all the Titans because they were pretty much all in. They all went into Shiganshina, so they pretty much killed all the Titans. So at the end, they're exploring past Wall Maria for the first time, and they basically just keep going. And they like run into like one Titan who was just like super fucked up, and they didn't even need to kill. And then at the very end, they finally make it to the ocean, and they're having fun. But Aaron's just fucked in the ass because he's just like. He always thought that the ocean would symbolize his freedom, and that, you know, once he found that ocean, he would just need to go on to the other side of that ocean and they'd finally be free. Here's the problem, though. With all the info he's learned from his memories, or Grisha's memories, he realizes that on the other side of that ocean is just more enemies. That the whole world is an enemy. And he's kind of going through a bit of a, I don't want to say a mental breakdown, but he's really like, ugh, because he realizes that, like, what the fuck? Are we ever going to truly be free? Do we have to fucking kill every single person on the world besides us to be free? Like, so that's really potato, and it scares me for Aaron's future because he's a very interesting character, and his arc, to me, almost feels like it goes down the wrong path, and I don't necessarily know exactly what in the context that would be, but I'm just very scared for what they do with Aaron. I mean, I'm excited because I think it'd be great, and I'm sure what they do with this character will be fantastic, but as far as just like, you know, rooting for everything to be good and stuff, I don't know if things will work out that well with him, so it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with Aaron, and really everyone, because you know, next season is going to be, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be insane. You know, it's definitely the Titan thing is ever prevalent, but in the end, it's almost more about the battle with the humans than the Titans. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see in what way history repeats itself. This very much felt like, it's very interesting because, you know, I know people have made the comparisons, but, you know, while in many ways the narratives are quite different, I see how, to me, this feels a lot like, you know, like the penultimate season of Game of Thrones. Now, obviously, no one liked, or most people didn't like the ending season of Game of Thrones. And I assume that will be different with Attack on Titan. I assume this will be absolutely fantastic. But the setup, all leading towards, you know, this one point almost, with all these different factions and everything, it's reminiscent of that for me. And I'm very excited because I think this show kind of established itself as a legendary show for me without question in this half of the season, and I think season 4 is only going to solidify that more and really establish it as one of the best shows of all time. I don't know how high Attack on Titan can go for me, but I'm really going to kind of reserve judgment until we get near the end, if not just at the end. But whatever the case may be, this was a fantastic set of episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed these, and I damn sure did. And I'm sorry these went up a bit late, but the upload streak will survive. So anyways, Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.